Well, hi, friends. Here we are again. And this time I have a very different deck to show you. Um, this is the Magicians, Martyrs, and Madmen Tarot by our esteemed uh, author, Travis McHenry. His name just briefly went out of my head. Travis McHenry, who has also produced the Demon Possessed, aka Occult Tarot. He has done the Angel Tarot. He has done the Vlad Tarot, the Hieronymus Bosch Tarot. And then he brings us this delightfulness, Magicians, Martyrs, and Madmen Tarot. And I am very excited. I love Travis' work. He takes his research very seriously. He has put up various videos around Facebook and YouTube in regards to his travels in researching the decks that he is producing. So I appreciate that, to see that, he's actually seen the real documents involved. Um, so this was a Kickstarter, of course, of course. Who knows if if a publishing house will pick it up, if the same house that has all these other decks are going to be interested in this one. I don't know, but this is definitely a very specific tarot for sure. So here is the book. It is 300 with all the footnotes. It is 353 pages long. It is paperback, and here's the back. I'll hold it up for a second, and then I'm going to read it to you. Magicians, Martyrs, and Madmen compiles biographical sketches of 71 famous and infamous historical figures. Accompanying each entry is an original portrait of the subject in a pose reminiscent of a tarot card. The people in this book have some connection with the occult or other spiritual principles, ranging from lunatics to holy saints. Many were persecuted or martyred for their beliefs. Some became powerful through ritual use of dark forces that led them to transcend the mundane and enter the realm of legend. It says author and occultist Travis McHenry used primary sources, many dating to the contemporary periods when these sorcerers, witches, and prophets actually lived. In some cases, their own words tell their stories. Open these pages and discover the strange, the sensual, and the spiritual people who have shaped society. So, yeah, this is a chunkity deck. Of course, he has a very in-depth table of contents. He's got it broken down into sections of magicians, martyrs, and madmen, and he tells you who they are. His index is cross-referenced by date, and then he has a very thorough bibliography in the back with a lot of extra information that he's taken. So it looks like there's a couple of pages. So here is one of the illustrations, and then you have like a 3-page write-up for this individual, and it looks like it's 2 to 3 pages for each one. So this is absolutely fascinating. So what he gets into is the story of who is in the card. Wow. Some of them are rather long, too. And then, interesting. So this actually just, okay. Let's see. I'm trying to, so I've got this one of Lavinia. So here's the illustration, and it's Lavinia Fisher. And I'm looking at this, and he's talking about who she is and what happened to her, which is like 6 pages. It's 6 pages long, ending here. But it doesn't seem to correlate to the use of the card. There does not seem to be a quote unquote meaning. So I love Travis. He does the unusual. Anyway, comes in a nice 2-part box. And, oh, that's why. Here we go. There is actually a little white book inside. How about that? So, he's got a couple of spreads in here. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. So, the little white book that comes with the deck gives you a 1-page write-up that gives you a short synopsis of the story of the person in the card and their color photos, and then it gives you the meaning. So that means if you want a deeper dive into the life of the individual on the card, this is the book you go to if you want additional information. If you're looking for just to use it as a tarot deck, you only need to have the little white book that comes with the deck. So there is that. Personally, I'm happy that I got the big book to look a little deeper at these individuals. So I'll get it eventually, you guys. Nothing fancy on the inside. As usual, Travis' choice in Kickstarter cardstock is impeccable. It is a linen finish. Oh, it feels so good. Feels so good. These are the backs. These are the backs. And it is edged, already edged in black, which is beautiful. Like I said, these are like a linen finish. Oh my God. Can we just say butter? Just butter. I love. Travis Kickstarter decks are primo. Okay, so let's see. What do we have here? So here we go. Here's our first card, which is the Fool, of course. And then, so he's got the title of the card up on top, and he's got who is depicted in the card on the bottom. So this is James Douglas, 3rd Marquis of Queensberry. Gee, he was young. I'm not going to read all the little bottom pieces here. You can read your own deck. Oh, just dropped a card. Sorry about that. I will tell you, this is Marie Laveau. Ooh, Countess Elizabeth Bathory. Because of course she's more well known. So looking at them on screen, they may be harder for you to see. Oh, wow. That's something. They may be harder for you to read this down here, but in person, it's completely readable. There's not a problem with it at all. Oh, I like it. He has an alternative lover's card. So there we go. I appreciate that. We have the Chariot. Ooh. Peter Stump, the Werewolf of Bedburg. I'm excited to get to know who some of these individuals are. Dr. John Dee, most people know him. Interesting, the Hanged Man, but he's not hanged. He's standing there going to be shot. So it has to have something to do maybe with his story. Jack the Ripper for death. I think that's apropos. I think many of us have seen this one, The Witch of Saratoga. H.H. Holmes. Very nice. Ooh. Queen Mary of England for the star. And Rasputin for the moon. Why does that not surprise me? Now that's fascinating. The Marquis de Sade for the sun? I'm going to have to dig into that one. Oh, my goodness. And then, of course, Aleister Crowley as the World. Majors are fun. Those are fun. So the majors, I think, are the magicians, are considered the magicians in the big book here. Let me double check. Oh no. Okay. All right. Nope. They are all mixed up. So in the deck, who they are is all mixed up. But in the book, he has separated them out by who are the magicians, the martyrs, and the madmen. So there's that to think about. All right, here we go. Ace of Cups. We have our first saint, Saint of Sicily. The Saint Agatha of Sicily is our first saint. We have the Two of Cups. The Three. Four. Five. Wow. 6. Of course, Houdini. That makes sense as the 7. 8. The artwork, much of it looks like paintings. 9. Here's the 10 of Cups. And we have the Page. The Queen. And the King. Page, Queen, King. So there's no knight in this deck. All right, we have the Ace of Pentacles, 2, 3, 4, 5 of Pentacles, the Donner Party. That kind of nailed it. 6. Of course, I pull out all the creepy ones because those are the ones I know. Don't ask me who the saints are. The 7, the 8, 9. Wow, the 10. She's got a coin coming out of her nose. Interesting. We have the Page. Oh, okay, we do have a Knight. The Knight must have been stuck together. I'm going to have to go back and check that. The Queen. And the King. Now, a lot of these names, honestly, I don't recognize. I have no idea who they are. So I'm excited to learn about these individuals. Oh, here we go. Ace of Swords. We have the 2. Oops. Ivan the Terrible. Oh, so is the 3. The 4 of Swords. 5. These are gorgeous. Ugh. The 6, Titanic. 7. Oh my. 8. Okay. If you have a problem with animals and blood and humans, now is the time to look away. So this is the Livonian Werewolf for the Nightmare card, the 9 of Swords. That's pretty in your face. Okay, you can look now for those of you who looked away. And then we have the 10 of Swords. We have the Page. The Knight. Ah, Lizzie Borden. Queen. The King. And now on to our last suit. The Ace of Wands. Wowzers. 2. Ooh. Okay. 3 of Wands. If you got a problem with like snakes and stuff, look away. This is not going to be one of my favorite cards. Look away. This is the 3 of Wands. That is crazy. Crazy. Okay. You're good. You can look again. We have the 4 of Wands as Tsar Nicholas. 5 of Wands. Nostradamus as the 6. I could see that. 7. 8. Oh, it's another saint, Saint Sebastian. We have the 9 of Wands, 10, and no, that's not Joan of Arc. It is Margaret Aitken. Margaret Aitken. I have no idea who she is. Obviously, she's got to be a witch of some sort to be burned like that. We have the Page of Wands. The Knight. Here's Joan of Arc. How did I know she was going to be in there? And then we have, the Queen of Wands. Marie-Anne Lenormand. And of course, the King of Wands, Vlad the Impaler. Wow. That's all I got to say about this deck is, wow, there is so much to unpack in this deck, so much to learn with the extra material provided by the book. I'm looking forward to using the deck and getting to know the little white book. And Travis, what can I say? He is absolutely, as far as I'm concerned, done it again. This is an amazing deck. Great quality as always. I will link all of Travis's stuff below. And if you back this deck on Kickstarter, let me know your thoughts on it. Have you had a chance to work with it? I've had the deck, have not had an opportunity to work with it. So we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to it. Let me know your thoughts, what you thought of the walkthrough. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Is it a little too much for you? Let me know all the stuff and the things in the comments below. I love hearing from you. I love responding to you. And hopefully I will have another video for you very soon.